Well, Laporta does it again. There's nobody who does it better, my people. Laporta goes ahead and says, oh, we have this young prospect. He's about to sign with Barcelona. We already had sent our 2 designated out there to Turkey. It's a done deal. And guess what? Newspaper from Barcelona comes in and puts it on the front page. Now, Turkish newspaper comes in and says that there's another club who is acquiring this player. You can't miss this show. Let's give it a start right now. Muy buena, mi gente, aquí nos encontramos nuevamente en otro programa de fútbol con Bamba.
Dentro del área, golpea Petit, Zidane y gol. Ha marcado Zidane el 1-0 para Francia.
Welcome everybody, and here we go. This is Fútbol con Bamba, and yes, we're talking about the young prospect Arda Güler. This is actually a guy who they're calling, apparently in Turkey, the young Messi. This is a kid who has been the big sensation from his highlight, and I will see if I can put you a little piece of his highlights at the end of this edition of the show, if YouTube allows me. If it doesn't, I'm sorry, but I will try my best. If you're able to see the video, then that means YouTube's allowed me. If you weren't able to see the video, then that means that unfortunately it wasn't. But this is a prospect. This is a young kid that all Europe has been paying attention. And it said that Sevilla was one of the first teams to actually put his eyes on it. This kid has been blessed by Mesut Özil, which was a former player from Real Madrid, but is a big superstar for Turkey. He's been blessed. There was rumors saying that if this is the next Mesut Özil, and Mesut Özil has said right now that this player is on a whole nother level, that he will be way better than Mesut Özil has ever been. So having that said, then he's well referred, at least as a reference, and is expected to be able to achieve high expectations. So let's continue to go, because there was clubs in English and in the Premier League like Tottenham, like Liverpool, like Manchester United. There was clubs in Italy league like Juventus, Naples, and Inter. There was clubs like Benfica in Portugal. There was clubs in Spain like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Villarreal, and Sevilla. All of them very interested in this young player. And there has been something that has occurred that is, I don't know, it's just very awkward, because we are so used to now, since Laporta has gained control in Barcelona, to come inside and make promises. And he loves the cameras. He loves to publicize everything. He loves to confess everything. So he comes in and he actually says, oh, we have this player. This player is going to be with us. He's decided that he wants to be with Barcelona. Guess what? Matteo Alemany and Deco flew to Turkey to be able to talk with Fenerbahce and to talk directly with the parents of the kid, who's the direct representative of these kids. There was rumors that apparently Deco was the person controlling from the outside. He was taking care of this kid's career, and we all know that Deco is part of Barcelona's directive now. So he's part of Barcelona. So of course he's going to take Matteo Alemany over there to be able to close and bring this young prospect to Barcelona. It doesn't matter if he will be actually, loaned out afterwards, but they wanted to have this kid under the contract of Barcelona to be able to sell him out and to make money out of him, or to bring in, and God knows who exactly, how well this player would evolve. Having that said, well, the newspaper comes in because Laporta says that Matteo Alemany and Deco is seen already going to Turkey. The front lines of Mundo Deportivo, which is a newspaper from Catalonia, comes inside and said, it's a done deal. This kid is with us, and this kid is about to be, it's a next Barcelona acquisition. Now, then during the day, miraculously, they probably noticed, oh my God, we jumped the gun too quick. We reacted too quick. We gave them too much exposure, and it was not as close as everybody thought it was. So what happened is, now they start in their webpage to start making a little bit of summary saying, yeah, if it was because of the kid's willing, he wanted to dress Barcelona suit. But unfortunately, his parents and his club was not looking at Barcelona as a good option and were able to determine that Madrid will be a better option for this kid. Now, Madrid has not come out and said this kid is ours. We got this deal. But there is a big newspaper called Yeni Asik from Turkey, and this newspaper has been the newspaper who's brought out to the light saying that apparently is a done deal between Real Madrid and Fenerbahce, and they even talk about numbers. They're talking about that this kid will cost 20 million euros to be able to, which is his clause, and Fenerbahce will be the rightful owner of 20% of any future sell from this player. So having this said, it's very interesting because now we can all laugh at why characters or presidents would expose themselves so bad like Laporta has done. He's done it before with Lionel Messi twice. There's one time that he was hugging a maniquí and he was talking to a maniquí, talking about like, I'm going to make a proposal that you would never refuse. And then Messi ended up in Paris Saint-Germain. Now he says Messi is coming back and it's a done deal and the ball is in Messi's court. If he wants to come in, we're coming in. Messi's in Inter Miami. Come on, guys. He comes in and he loves the cameras. You got to learn himself how to be diplomat, how to be very cautious in here. Because one thing that you're looking at Real Madrid, if you saw already my videos before, I've already told you guys, Real Madrid has said they've shut the door for any new players to come inside. However, they keep working in the back doors, very silent. No big news, nothing big going on. And it comes out to be that they probably can acquire a young prospect as this kid. Now, what does this mean? Now, the kid doesn't mean he's going to come to Real Madrid and play for Real Madrid first team. No, it doesn't mean that. I don't think the kid still has the capability, and his career might give 3 steps back if he's forced to play inside the first team right now. We have seen the Real Madrid, especially on his position, which is more between midfielder or front corner attacker. This kid, there's overpopulation right now in Madrid. So what is going to happen? Madrid loves to have these new acquisitions, as he's did with Odegaard, with Takefusa Kubo, and it's done with so many players. Like Dani Carvajal, people don't forget, he actually was acquired by Real Madrid. Well, he was part of the Real Madrid youth group, but once he was acquired and played in the youth group, what they did was they actually gave him to Bayer Leverkusen. He played for 2 years in Bayer Leverkusen, evolved and excelled, and then Real Madrid said, you know what? I think you will be a great acquisition to come back home. And he comes back, and up to the day of today, you guys know already what's Dani Carvajal doing. But it's been that simple with a lot of players. You know, this is something very normal. Martin Odegaard did the same thing. Unfortunately, Odegaard, when he was given the opportunity to come to Real Madrid, he had some difficulties because he saw and expected to have more minutes and more consideration to be in the first squad and to be able to participate a little bit more. He faced that the reality wasn't going to look that way for him, that he was going to have to hustle a little bit more than probably what he'd expected. And therefore, he had big promises to be the main guy in Arsenal and decided to be sold to Arsenal. Today and day, he's the captain in Arsenal pretty much, and he's playing wonderful. He actually is one of the MVP and top players for Arsenal. Good for him. And this is what's going to happen for Arda Güler, also the same thing. Arda Güler will be acquired by Real Madrid, and Real Madrid will be taking a decision. Maybe he'll leave him in Fenerbahce for another year for he can continue his involvement. Maybe another option will be that Real Madrid will look for a little bit of more of probably where he thinks that the child can evolve a little bit more and place him out there. And then this youth player can actually go in and excel and evolve. So by having this is amazing. If it's reality that Real Madrid has this player, because I think this is one of the players that is what Real Madrid needs. These young prospects that come inside and try to earn their spot and be able to evolve. And hey, who knows? If he becomes a mini Messi, like they're saying in Turkey, then he will be a wonderful acquisition for Real Madrid. If he comes in and really just doesn't break that expectation, that bar of expectation, then at least he was part of Real Madrid's team, and he will be able to be exposed to different scenarios, which is going to be very evolving for him and very positive for his career. So either way is going to be a win-win situation. But the reality is, why do you think that he did not go with Barcelona? Is it because Barcelona is bad? I don't think so. I just think that Barcelona has no money right now. Barcelona is in a bad scenario right now. Now, one thing that might be positive for Barcelona, if they take Manchester City's consideration about selling him Frankie de Jong, which Manchester City was talking about 104 million euros. Now, if that is actually something that is realistic, that it was going to happen, then maybe Barcelona will be in a better position to be able to acquire young players like this. Now, you would say, it was only 20 million euros. Yes, it was 20 million euros. Maybe very accessible for them, maybe too. But was he going to play in the first squad of Barcelona also as well? I don't think so. So I think it was too much of a steep. I think Barcelona really wanted to get this player and probably concede him and loan him to another team to be able to see him growing a little bit more, and hopefully they'll bring back a young pearl or a more developed player. We know Barcelona is going to be expecting also Vitor Roque, which is another young prospect that we've seen this week play in Brazil. And he looks like he's going to be a young promise, also Brazilian young player for Barcelona. We don't know if he's going to be in the first squad of Barcelona or he will be head out and be a loan to another team. But, you know, those are things that are going to happen. But Barcelona right now, unfortunately, the scenario with them is no money. No money means more difficult negotiation. You have a squad like Real Madrid who actually come in, and this is a realistic part. They can come in with Fenerbahce and say, hey, 20 million? Yeah, we can give you 5 million additional as a bonus because you gave it to us. And then besides that, we're going to probably lend them to you for another year. And that will be more than enough for you guys can completely involve him. And then we'll take him and see what we do with him the year following. So this is what it is. This is how it is. Now, I want to take an opportunity very quick before I probably put in the video is if you see right now, I have different headsets today. The headsets that I had yesterday was lagging too much. They were having too much cuts and interference, which I apologize directly on the video that I submitted yesterday. I was not able to send out 2 more videos that I recorded just because there was too much. It was very aggravating, at least for me. I know it would have been for you guys. And you guys, you know, you guys deserve better quality from my side if I'm going to be processing and giving you guys and providing you guys information. So therefore, right now with these ones, I'm hoping and praying. I have not heard the recording back. Once I finish this, I'll look at edit it and double look at the quality of sound. If the quality is good, then you guys are watching it. So let's see if YouTube also does not, you know, pull down for any restrictions this young highlight from this young player. For you guys, if you've never seen who's Arda Güler, have a little sneak peek.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Stand top. Fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
I'll see you guys until next time. Hit the like button, give me your comment, hit the subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you till next one. Fútbol Bambang. Ciao!